I'm the dude. So that's what you call me, you know? That or his dudeness or duder or, you know, El Duderino.
Welcome back, Slotcar family, on another video on Slotcar Dude. Today, I hope the volume is okay. I'm at one of the few racing centers that are absolutely public. It's located in northern Italy, in Bolzano, and you can rent a track for like 15 minutes for €3.50. The place is called Erwins Racing. It's got 3 tracks, 3 digital Carrera tracks. They're all about 30 to 33 meters in length. I will show them to you, of course. Each track has got a timing system. It's called slot laps. And this place is open since 2018. Now, why do I bring this to you? I bring this to you because it is important to me, and I think also important to the hobby. This is in public. This is accessible for anybody. It's in a shopping center. It's in a shopping mall, actually on the last floor of the 20. That's what the shopping center, the shopping mall is called in Bolzano, northern Italy again. I think this is an important thing to all of us. We've got a guy here who doesn't want to show in front of the camera, which is fair enough, but he's an addict and he's got that place running with kids all over the place. I was allowed to film today, although it would have been his day off. So no kids in the background. Don't want to have kids in the video, don't worry. Just want to show you what is possible, what's out there. Maybe an opportunity for 1 or 2 people out there that might need an idea on what to do. This guy is living off it. This guy is living on having 3 tracks and renting them out on a daily basis. He's open 7 times a day, 7 days, sorry, 7 days a week. Sorry, guys. And again, I think this is very, very important to the hobby to have places like this. The place itself was sponsored by Carrera when opening up and setting it up. Again, it's all Carrera cars, it's Carrera track, and he's maintaining it himself. He did do a few technical tweaks to the lane changes by installing micro switches to make it last longer. Otherwise, even the Carrera track wouldn't have survived this massive abuse, if you want to say so, because he's well booked and there are many people coming here. I think this is so important to all of us, to the hobby, because it shows people that the slot car tracks are still out there, public. And yes, you can go there for fun, you can go there with your birthday party, you can go there with your office, have an office celebration or a birthday celebration or whatever, an anniversary. You just come here or you pre-book it, you do a reservation, and you can have loads of fun. And by the smiles of the faces of the kids that I saw, this place is doing very well, believe me. And again, being in northern Italy, running Carrera, and not any of the upcoming Italian brands does mean, or does tell a story as well. Let's put it that way. I think that there would be a few companies out there that are interested. Again, this is a shopping mall. This is in the last floor of a shopping mall. This is public space. You can come here without pre-notification, or if you're a larger group, with notification, and do your laps, enjoy your laps. He's a collector as well, so he did bring 1 or 2 cars with him that I will show off, and of course I'm gonna do a few laps. Come on, show me a racetrack, give me a trigger on a car, and I'm in. So, boys and girls, this was it. I will show the track to you, and of course do a small tour around, show you where it's located, and stick with me. So this is the shopping mall where these tracks are based. Now let's start the tour. That's what it looks like when you come up the escalator.
in the shopping mall. Going on to the last floor, that's what you see when you go up there. It's a massive Carrera sign. And now we're gonna start the tour, approaching the event area. It's all games and event area up there, and there is dedicated space just for Erwin and his 3 Carrera tracks, which are massive. I mean, come on, 3 times 33-meter track. That's quite a challenge. That's quite a number, I would say. And of course, the back walls look very, very nice. This is the entrance. This is usually Erwin's workspace. This is where he keeps all the timekeeping and the first cars there to be used. And as you can see, the wallpaper is all Carrera, all sponsored by Carrera, and all set up to comfort this racing area. And this is a massive space. Each track has got its own timekeeping monitor and PC. And here we've got the first track that is right next to the entrance. Very nice, digital, yes. And he did not set up any outskirts. He just used borders, but he made his own borders as to his liking and to his experience. The Carrera ones, the cars hooked up and got destroyed, some of them. That's what he mentioned to me. So he came up with this cheap and easy setup to do the outside borders. He's using some inside borders, as you can see, some inside track, not on all corners, only on the tighter ones. Really nice layout, very easy to drive. I tested that one later on, that you see how I did. This is the middle track, also very interesting track layout. Of course, they're all figure eights. And he really put ideas into the track and how it's done. And not every corner does have that outside border. So it's not that easy to lean your car if you're on the outside lane towards that border. He does not have that everywhere. You need to have some driving skills to be able to do it. And yes, I got a personal impression of that, but more on that later on. So we're approaching track number 3, which is the furthest down the hall. Also very interesting layout, and again 30 to 33 meters of track. And there you can see from the layout that he's an experienced slot racer. He does have his experiences in setting up tracks, and especially track layouts. Also when it comes to marshalling and putting your car back in when it's out. Everything's accessible, really nice, really easy. You've got the 6 controllers per lane, of course. Being able to drive with multiple drivers. That's what the Carrera Digital is for, and especially for this commercial layout, perfect if you ask me. Perfect layout, perfect setup. Enough space granted by the shopping mall there to have his track set up. He says that he would have still track parts and pieces for 6 of those tracks. So there is a little backup still around. I think this is so important, and this is so desperately necessary to be copied. Of course, there is no trademark on that, And I think there should be more places, a lot more places like this, to make it accessible for the upcoming generation, to make them aware, and not only hearing of those stories being told by their dads or grandparents or granddads. And here we've got a ghost car running on that first track, just to make it a little more visible on what the track actually looks like and does, and what the layout looks like. Again, interesting layouts. All three tables, very interesting layouts, all figure eight. I think I mentioned that before. And he tried to use the space as good as possible. Again, keeping in mind those track marshal spaces, or when a car deslots, that it's easily accessible from either one or the other side, so that it's easy for kids or birthday parties to do the job, you know. This is, again, a view from a different angle. As I mentioned, 6 controllers per track, ready, set up, all wireless, of course, so only the good stuff used. And those tracks are just a real blast to drive. And I mean, for someone who only knows like trains, this is a massive, massive layout to enjoy and to experience and to go to. And again, €3.50 per person per 15 minutes. Now, come on. This is affordable. And even kids can, I don't know, cut the lawn and get some extra money to go there, or with their spared money. This is one of Erwin's beloved collectible cars, or collector's cars. I love that BMW as well, by the way. I don't have one yet, but he brought it with him. This one and another one we'll see a little later. I think, I haven't seen it, but I think he has a massive collection in the background, because he told me of many, many cars that I know that are already high rated collectible cars. Here a quick view on the slot lap timing system. This was just to show you what he uses. Again, a view from the other side of the room with the middle table and the table further down. Again, the tracks very well maintained. All switches changed to micro switches, otherwise they wouldn't resist this long time use as commercial tracks. And that's the way how you set up, or how you can set up, a toy track to be, or to become a commercial track. So my hat definitely off for Erwin for doing all that work invested, all that knowledge invested to make this run and to make it last. And yes, of course, he invited me to a race, and I couldn't say no. I mean, a track, a car, a controller. This is the second BMW he likes. And as you could see, my race result was not really the best, but it was a lot of fun.
So I hope you enjoyed the tour of this unbelievable place. We need more places out there like this. We need more shopping centers getting the idea of attracting kids, getting kids away from the TV and maybe more into something to work with our hands on. It's RC cars, it's Carrera tracks, Polysteel, Polycar, whatever you want to call them, NSR, Ninco, all the brands out there. Get your kids to the track. This will help us on with our hobby, and not only the like middle-aged guys still doing this hobby. So, thanks for stopping by again. Hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. And don't forget, as always with Slotcar Dude, there is more to come.
So here again, the two beloved BMWs from Erwin. Thank you so much for making this possible. Thank you so much for all your effort. Here is Erwin's Instagram account. Pop by, show him some love. Do add his Instagram account. And of course, another shout out, big shout out to the shopping mall making this all possible and supporting him. What better way for getting out of the video, for the outro, so to say, than going down the escalator again? And as always, don't forget to leave comments, press that like button. If you like what you've seen, please press the cowbell so you get notified when there are more videos issued by Slotcar Dude. Again, Erwin's Instagram account. Go there, show him some love, add, follow. It does help his channel. And as always, there's more to come.